Andy and Dave Daily right here on the Muskegon Channel. I'm Andy O'Reilly. There's Dave Cackley. It is a great day at the old OMG complex here where we record the Andy and Dave Daily.
And this
We're
is
all
because
excited. Well, look what I found.
good. Oh my God.
It's my Vicks inhaler. Mentholatum. My nose is clearer than your nose.
Wow. That's a get. Oh wow, that is so clever.
Oh, don't you love these things? Remember these? I love them.
I
bought
I
this
never
like
liked the
a
Vicks.
while ago, and it fell into the desk.
It burned.
And now I found it.
Vicks always burned.
Yeah,
My
that's the
mom
idea.
would rub it under my nose when I was a kid, and it burned.
Well, that's the idea of this
Didn't do
inhaler. You
anything,
don't
you
have to
just-
rub it. You
yeah.
just kind of,
Yeah,
I feel like breathe.
You know that's how it starts. Then you're doing stuff off toilet seats in men's rooms.
Come on now. That's not going to be that way. We don't do that.
Yeah, I don't know. I just want to warn the young people out there.
Okay.
Be careful.
So, I have to make a decree this morning because, it's getting to the point where it's bothering me, and as the mayor of Facebook and kind of a influencer of many, once in a while I have to step up and outlaw things that really get on people's shit. This one's bad. You know how words sometimes get twisted and people come up with ways to say things that are abbreviated or maybe a contraction of a word or things like that. Well, some of those words tend to get overly annoying. One of which is brekkie.
Brekkie?
Anybody that says they're going out for breakfast and they call it brekkie.
No.
Yes.
No.
It's growing in popularity. I see it more and more in Facebook posts. I'm going out for a little brekkie. I'm going out for this. We have to squash this and fast because that's an intolerable contracted word.
That may be the dumbest abbreviation for anything that I've ever heard.
I agree.
Or that has ever been uttered verbally or via social media ever in the history of words.
Brekkie.
It's dumb.
Anybody want to meet up for brekkie?
First of all, breakfast and brekkie are both, it's two syllables.
I know.
So you're not saving any it makes you sound like an idiot.
Well,
writing it out, it looks bad. If you say it, it's even worse.
Yep.
And I would, again, this goes back to, I start thinking about things that would make me, if I were in a managerial position, not hire anybody or fire them instantaneously. And I think that would be one of the things that would make me do that. It's like, you use the word brekkie, you posted that, you are not suitable for this position.
Right.
I don't care what position it is, you're not suitable for it. Well, you need to be taken care of by the state because you use words like that and you're an idiot.
Okay.
And again, that's just, see, I like it. It's good. We're coming together on something.
See, once in a while we do that. And, there's words like, words get under your skin sometimes. Nougat is a weird word for me. Seeds is a little weird.
Okay.
Seeds just bothers me. I can't even say the word without it just.
Like, are you talking about like
seeds?
Seed or seed? Just the pluralization of seed? Like, does the word seed bother you, or just when it's pluralized?
Either.
Okay.
I don't like that. And another kind of word I hate? Anything with muth, like muth? Plymouth or
Frankenmuth.
Frankenmuth. I won't go to Frankenmuth. No.
Just because. Okay.
Just because of the name. Nope. Refuse. Flat out refuse.
Thankfully, the Pilgrims didn't have that mindset when they landed on Plymouth Rock.
Plymouth.
There you go.
I'm going to Plymouth. Ugh. Hate that word. Oh, my God. But no, brekkie is now stricken from the human record forever. Forevermore.
Yeah, I want to go from that to talking about something kind of positive.
Yeah.
I was... and I encourage everybody to tune into this thing.
Oh, someone set you straight on the dentist problem?
No, not
Oh,
that. It was an interview Lex Friedman had with Matthew McConaughey.
okay.
And if you like Matthew McConaughey, even if you're ambivalent about it, this was one of the greatest just discussions. It's a little over 2 hours,
Ooh,
but it's nonstop. It's interesting. It's informative. It's entertaining. He's like the last authentic voice in Hollywood. And Friedman, if you don't know who he is, he was originally from Ukraine, uh, immigrated to the United States when he was just a kid, and he's a computer scientist and an AI expert, but really good at interviewing people. He's kind of spoken. He doesn't make the interview about him or the
okay.
discussion about him. They have it's mostly Matthew McConaughey dominated, but Lex is just really good at getting stuff out of people, but very very subtly,
Yeah.
and it's just it. I mean, and they run the gamut. They talk about everything like the meaning of life and death and uh, AI, and they talk about aliens, and they talk about pretty much anything and everything regarding the life of human beings and where we're going and what we could be and what we should be, and it's just really it's very captivating. It's probably the best it would be the best 2 hours 20 minutes spent that you would have today, and you don't have to do anything. Maybe
Well,
just going for a walk or listen to it in segments. I envy people because I've only got 6 minutes left to listen to this, and I envy people who haven't listened to it yet because
well,
it's that good.
okay.
So Lex Friedman, Matthew McConaughey. This was done just a couple of days ago. It's already got like 500,000 hits
Wow.
on YouTube. It's really really good,
Okay.
and something everybody can kind of come together. It's fantastic.
I can't wait to hear it.
There you go. All right.
Moments away. All right.
All right. Here we go. Let's get into it. With the Supreme Court deciding whether to allow President Biden to cancel hundreds of millions of dollars in federal student loan debt, the U.S. Department of Education has announced a repayment start date. A spokesperson for the department says borrowers should expect to resume their payments in October. The loan interest will kick back in September 1st. Again, I hope the court doesn't strike this down, but I understand why they would, whether or not, the president has the power to just
Right.
cancel debt. And again, even though this would help me, this would benefit me if they canceled the last few grand I have left to pay. My payments are fairly low. And I do understand, again, the other side of it saying, you know what, I paid my debt. You didn't, there wasn't a gun to your head that told you had to borrow this money, but you chose to anyway. Then there's the other side said, well, I've kind of sold a bill of goods.
Yep.
So I get both sides of it. And either way they decide, I'm fine with.
Okay.
I really am.
All right. Well, good.
What else is happening? A front runner has emerged in the running to replace Pat Sajak as host of Wheel of Fortune. You want to hazard a guess?
Me?
No.
Oh.
But very close. Sajak announced he is retiring after the upcoming season. After 41 years at the helm, TMZ is reporting that Ryan Seacrest is in talks to be the next Wheel host. Seacrest was formerly co-hosted American Idol, most recently live with Kelly Ripa. Seacrest, 48 years old. He could do this for the next 20 plus years. I think this would be the perfect hire.
Nope.
He's kind of engaging. The women who will be watching this are of the age where they're going to be really into Seacrest.
Yep.
He's very vanilla. He's not objectionable in any way. I think Seacrest would be the absolute 100% perfect hire for this game show.
Disagree.
Why do you hate this?
Because I'm not going to watch it if he's hosting it. I just don't.
Why?
Because
really, you watch you don't like Pat Sajak now as it is.
I don't.
So why would you have an issue with Ryan Seacrest?
I don't want him there. It's me.
Why? Okay, you got to give me. You can't. Why? What about Ryan Seacrest is a bad fit?
Dude, what isn't a bad fit? He's everywhere. Seriously, give somebody else a job. Ryan Seacrest is the poster for radio consolidation and destruction of an entire industry. Morning shows, TV shows, countdown shows, American Idol, everything. He's everywhere. We don't need one omnipotent host for everything. That's my problem, right? And you know what? Great.
Go
Good
ahead.
for Ryan Seacrest. Make all the money you want. I'm a capitalist here, Dave Cackley, blah, blah, blah. Dude, we need we need variety. We need local people doing local talk shows. We need this. We need
This
people
isn't
on FM
local.
sticks. You know what I mean? We cannot be so generic that Ryan Seacrest is on effing everything.
Okay.
That's the problem with Ryan Seacrest.
Your point with the local market is noted. I'm going to give you that.
Yeah.
But we're talking about a national game show. And Ryan Seacrest, I've said this about Seacrest because I don't know what his talent actually is, but I've always given him the credit of hustling.
I don't take that away from him.
Busts his ass. And to be honest, he deserves it. He deserves to host this show because he's busted his ass.
All
and he's
accolades
good at
to
what
Ryan
this
Seacrest.
this particular job requires.
All credit due to Ryan Seacrest.
Okay.
How many people has he put out of work by playing the corporate game and dancing like a monkey for them?
He's doing his job. That's all he's doing. He didn't put anybody out of work. Be better, do better. I've said that. I've been you and I have both been fired. Okay, I'm sure Ryan Seacrest at some point in his career has been fired, but I
haven't been downsized like Seacrest or Rush or anybody else, dude.
But
you're not going to make the argument to me because listen, here's the thing: the entire industry's collapsing, and it's inarguable.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, everything that we cultivated and grew and took care of and tendered, all of it's been crushed, and it's not coming back, and it's bad state of affairs. It's going to get worse. It's going to continue to go to a hub and spoke delivery option, and that's going to be on every level of media, and that's not healthy. It's not good. It needs to be turned into. It's not about Ryan Seacrest or what he can do for a game show or whatever. It doesn't matter. It's about the whole process and the whole idea of we get these vanilla people that just don't offend anybody, and let's put them in there. Okay, great. That's great. But look what you've destroyed in the process of vanilla everything. It's not healthy. It's not good.
I agree with you for these other especially like for captivating Ray. I don't find Ryan Seacrest captivating. I'm talking about for this specific hosting job, Ryan Seacrest is the perfect fit. I can't think of to me that's a no-brainer hire. In fact, I wouldn't even interview anybody else.
Randy Quaid.
It would just be Seacrest just because this fits him and his personality. I agree with you on the radio aspect. I've never ever tuned in to hear what Ryan Seacrest's view is on anything because I don't really think he has one, and I don't think he would give anything other than a generic vanilla opinion because that's just who he is or who he's put himself out there to be professionally. But when it comes to this, I think you're confusing one thing. The radio industry, that falling apart. Okay, that's a given. We're doing the right thing using the podcast avenue.
To keep rewarding Ryan Seacrest is just, all right, you know what? If you want to be the Wheel of Fortune host, give up everything else. Give other people.
Why does he have to? Oh. He doesn't have to give up that. If he wants to keep doing it, more power to him. I don't have an issue with that. Most people here's the problem. And again, I've been fired, but I've never been bitter towards anybody who had the job after me.
Right.
Never.
Nor have I.
No bitterness. If you got that job because I've taken over for other people, and I've known it was coming. And I felt a little uneasy about him, like they're getting rid of him. They're putting me in here. That's just the way it goes. I'm sure it'll happen to me. And eventually that was the case.
Yep.
And that's just how it is. And eventually somebody will replace Ryan Seacrest. But again, hustle like he does, bust your ass like he does. A lot of people think they work hard. They really don't. And I'll even throw in, and I've got 3 jobs. I can put in more effort. I can work harder. I can. And that's the way you've got to approach things from a career or job perspective. If you want to excel and you want to succeed and you want to excel, you can't worry about what somebody else is doing.
I'm not. I'll give you a great example.
Go ahead.
The Price is Right.
Mm-hmm.
They went for Drew Carey.
I thought that was fine.
That was not a vanilla move. That was bringing in somebody that really had no vanilla pasted on him at all, and that was a smart move for a game show. I just, dude, the homogenization of everything is getting old, and those who spark out on moderate to fringe thoughts, they're all being pulled in by ridiculous lying media. I mean, I read one this morning that Governor Whitmer was arrested by Coopersville for treason. That's the kind of news that's still getting out. Done with it. We need better local. We need less vanilla. Thank you.
Okay. Again, agree with you on that point.
I'm gonna get my.
Oh, there you go. That'll keep you on topic. Finally, Muskegon's Walkathon fundraiser set for this Saturday. Proceeds will benefit Veterans Memorial Park. The walk is scheduled to start at 10 a.m. It has also been relocated from the park to Hackley Square downtown. Great benefit for the Veterans Memorial Park there. So go have at it. Get your walking in. Benefit a great cause. Coming up Saturday in Ski Town.
Okay, we're looking forward to that.
Sports, Tigers, their losing streak is back on. They drop another 2 to Atlanta, 10-7 and 6-5. They've dropped 11 of their last 12. And they're still probably within a stone's throw of the lead in the American League Central because it's such a garbage division. Cubs win. They beat Pittsburgh 10-6. That's sports.
Little Jeopardy for 400 today. This is an exciting category. It's word origins, where you're going to come up with where words came from.
Oh, okay.
So get your thinking hat on. Concentrate now. $400. Cantor was shortened from this city. It was the place pilgrims used to visit, the shrine of Thomas A. Becket.
Cancer or Cantor?
Cantor.
Cantor. I thought you said cancer.
Well, see, you got to listen better.
Was shortened.
Time's up.
I don't know.
Nothing. Drawing a blank. See how you are?
What is it?
Canterbury.
Canterbury. Okay, that makes sense.
See, well, you just blew it this time.
I didn't have fruit on my mind.
You did? Fruit?
Sorry.
All right.
Canterbury. That you didn't catch it. Berries, fruit. I didn't have fruit on my mind. So...
No. Okay. Went right over my head. But thanks anyway. All right.
Sniff some more. Sniff some more of your Vicks.
See you tomorrow.
See ya.
Happy Thursday, Muskegon. A few isolated showers are possible this morning, and Lake Michigan will be pretty dangerous today, so let's look at your forecast brought to you by Trinity Health. Like I said, we will have isolated showers this morning, but those will be few and far between, especially between about 4 a.m. and 8 a.m., and then we will see afternoon clearing. However, that will result in a dangerous day on Lake Michigan as the winds pick up out of the northwest. And then after that, we'll have mostly sunny and a warm stretch beginning on Friday, lasting through much of next week. So here are those isolated showers that I hinted at. You can see by 6 a.m. they're across West Michigan, especially north of Grand Rapids. And like I said, they're few and far between. So if they do hit us, we'll only see a little bit of rain out of this as they continue to push off to the southeast. And they'll likely be out of the area by 9 a.m. or so. And then after the showers move out during the morning hours, we'll likely clear out during the afternoon, and the sunshine will help to warm us up to around 75 degrees across Muskegon County. However, thanks to the winds coming out of the northwest and getting stronger during the afternoon, Lake Michigan will be a very dangerous place to go to with a high swim risk today, with waves increasing to 3 to 5 feet during the afternoon as winds approach 20 miles per hour. So keep that in mind if you have any plans of going to the beach today. Do not go into the water, especially on the northern sides of the piers. Plus, water temperatures are still around 50 degrees, so it's pretty cold in there, even during mid-June. So for your Thursday, expect a high of 75 with an isolated rain chance this morning, like I said, and then clearing skies during the afternoon. So overall, partly cloudy skies are expected today, with clearing skies continuing during the overnight hours with a low of 52. And then we'll be fully clear on Friday with plenty of sunshine, and honestly, this stretch of weather will continue into at least the middle portion of next week, along with a warm up as temperatures increase from the upper 70s on Friday to the upper 80s by early next week. And that's your Thursday forecast brought to you by Trinity Health on the Muskegon channel. And I'm Cole Woods Weather, and enjoy your Thursday.